What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is all about Six Nations Week 3 predictions. We just came back from a break this past weekend, and man alive did I miss watching Six Nations Rugby. It's been a cracking tournament so far. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it more than I did last year. We've just seen some really talented rugby. The Northern Hemisphere has so much to offer with rugby, and I can't wait for this weekend to kick off. It's going to be probably just as exciting. There's some massive games, and yeah, let's get underway with the first prediction. France versus Italy, all the way in France. What a game that's lined up to be. Obviously the French are the favourites. They are going to they will definitely, in my opinion, walk away with a victory there. Italy have had a tough time, and again, I'll be repetitive. I love their passion. I love their emotions that they show within the team. They try their best. They really do. They've scored some tries, but against the French team at home, the French have also been here and there about. I think a lot of us, myself included, nearly almost wrote off the French because they had such a terrible year last year, but they've really come out to prove some people wrong, including myself. And I think we could see a different French team this weekend who's going to go out there and pretty much want to dominate Italy to the best of their ability and get away with more than 15-20 points. They're going to want to attack and play and just prove some of the critics wrong. Personally, I hope Italy can give them a fright. Just not a fright as in lose or beat them, but just to give them a bit of a push so the Italians have hope. But at this stage I don't do it. So for me, I don't see it happening. For me, the predictions are France to win by more than 15-20 points. As much as I want to see the Italians give up a fight, which I'm sure they will do at the start of the game, I just see the French totally dominating towards the end. They're not going to play a full 80 minutes. They're going to get tired, and the French are just going to come in there at the end. Then we got the next game, Ireland versus Wales. This is the game of the weekend for me. Ireland are a great team, looking good. Wales also, predictions with the injuries and all that stuff. Everyone thought, let's write off Wales. They were gonna maybe lose to Scotland, which they didn't, and they've kept their momentum. Gave the English a good fight. Were unlucky in some circumstances, but they definitely were there. The Welsh team are there, so this game is gonna be the game that probably we might see an upset with Wales winning, or we might see Ireland sneaking it or just dominating. With the team the Irish have, obviously they've got their injuries as well, and the Welsh have probably more. But with the team the Irish have, and under the leadership and coaching staff, I just see Ireland walking away with this one. It's going to be a tight one. Wales are going to come in there, howls blazing. I mean, they're playing in Ireland, so I do expect the Irish to totally dominate. Dominate being the favourites and going at them and then playing a full 80-minute game and probably winning at the end. So for me, predictions, I hope it's a close game. I really do. I don't want to see a walk away for the Irish, but I'm predicting Ireland to win, and I'm going to say by 7 or more. It's going to be very tight at the front. We're going to see hard hits. I'm hoping not many injuries, but a tough game. But I just see the Irish walking away with this one. But best of luck to both teams. Who knows? The Welsh could surprise us, and I'm not writing that off. We could see a surprise this weekend, and what a weekend it would be if the Welsh were to do it. Because then, my friends, it's anyone's game. Because then it's going to depend on so much. If Wales beat the Irish, then the English are firm favourites, and they're going to have to really play hard against the English when Ireland play them. But until then, we'll have to wait and see. But for me, I'm predicting Ireland to win by 7 or more points. Then we get the Calcutta Cup. This is a traditional, phenomenal, incredible game. They're playing at Murrayfield this year, so I'm also excited for this game. It's just, there's a history. You can hear it in the anthems, the pride, the passion, the war cries, the everything within the crowd and the stadium are can only imagine the atmosphere in Murrayfield must be electric. Such passionate individuals playing against each other. I love listening to Flower Scotland when they play England, and I love watching, even hearing the God Save the Queen, because the anthems, all the anthems, in fact, credit to everyone in the Six Nations, I love each and every one of them. They're just so, it's goosebump material. After any anthem, I get goosebumps. But back to the game. Okay, so much history, so much passion, hatred even, I think. But for me, as much as I would, no disrespect to you English fans, as much as I would love the Scots to upset the English this weekend, I just don't see it happening. Eddie Jones is going to have his work cut out for him, but he's going to have the skills, the procedures, the tactics, everything in place in order to beat the Scots. It's a tough game. Townsend, on the other hand, is also a great coach and will also have his ways and procedures in place. So it's going to be a hard-hitting, tough-fighting battle till the end. Murrayfield, passionate Scots, it's going to be tough. But the English are just, they're number 2 in the world for a reason. They're a great team, great set of players. Owen Farrell is a genius on his own. And just the rest of the team. So for me personally, I see the English winning this one, and I'm also going to go 7 to 10 points. As much as I want an upset, I won't be sad if there's an upset. Again, no disrespect, I just love watching the underdogs come back and totally do it. If Italy do it against France, I'm going to be happy. I'll be chuffed for Wales if they can do it the same. But for me personally, I just see England being the dominant force and going in there as the favourites to win the Six Nations. The Calcutta Cup. It's going to be tight, it's going to be close. England probably could win the Six Nations, but let's cross out when they play Ireland. So that is going to do it for the predictions for this weekend's fixtures. Game starts Friday and then Saturday. I can't wait. It's going to be cracking rugby. As usual, let me know your predictions down below. Who you think is going to win this weekend, and do you see an upset? Do you see Italy? Pretty much doubt Italy, but do you see Scotland maybe upsetting the English? It could be a cracking weekend of rugby. I can't wait to be glued to the TV to watch some exciting rugby. And yeah, best of luck to your teams wherever you are. I know a lot of you are Welsh, Scottish, English, Irish, some Italians even, and some French. So share your thoughts down below in the comment section. And if you're new here and haven't subscribed, what the heck are you doing? Hit that subscribe button. Help me get to the journey. Keepers, can we get to 3,000? Can we get to 5,000 by the end of the year? At the rate we're going, anything is possible, and all thanks to you guys. So make sure you subscribe so you can keep up to date with all future content, be it sport, be it motivational. Make sure you subscribe. Six Nations still to come, recap on Monday, or even Sunday, so make sure you are here for that. If you're a fan of Super Rugby, make sure you're here for that too. So until next time guys, thanks so much for watching. Stay safe, enjoy the rugby, support your teams, and have a blast this weekend. Until next time, cheers, bye bye.